Hey, how's it going? I want to take a look today at the Gerber Legend 800 multi-tool. This multi-tool is probably the best one I've ever owned. I've owned quite a few Gerbers, Letterman, all kinds of stuff, and this one, hands down, is probably the best I've ever had. My only complaint about this one, wouldn't even count as a complaint, is the color. Rubber grip's nice, but it's that champagne color that I just don't care for. I prefer my stuff to be all black. That's just the way I like it. But let's see, the outer shell of this is all aluminum. Really awesome thing about this is every tool, knife, pliers, everything in this tool is made of ATS 34 stainless steel, which is it's a really high quality stainless steel. It's really up there. So really surprising to see a whole multi-tool, all the tools made of that. What I like about this one is a lot of multi-tools you have to completely open the tool up to get to any of the inside tools. All the tools on this one are accessible from the outside like most Leathermans. So, and then you also have the quick thumb for your knife and your Fisker scissors. And these Fisker scissors are pretty amazing. I've cut through a lot of stuff with these. I use these all the time. And I've actually cut through a Sharpie, believe it or not, with those scissors. Took a little bit of work, I ain't gonna lie, but I was able to get through it. And they're still sharp. They cut paper, aluminum foil, anything you want. No problem at all. Don't have any problems with it. And every tool this thing has a stone wash finish. Really good. Everybody, if you know about metal, you know the ATS 34 is a really, really strong stainless steel, but they do have a problem with corrosion. But with the stone wash finish, you really don't got that problem too much. Let's take a look at opening it up. Nice thing in those pliers. This one has the tungsten carbide cutters, and these are the replaceable cutters. Just unscrew that. I think it's around like 10 bucks or 15 bucks. You can buy the replacement cutters. And the cool thing about this is you get a long use out of these. Because if these ever dull on you, which they really shouldn't because they're tungsten carbide cutters, but if they do dull on you, unscrew it, flip it around to a new side. You got 3 uses, both sides. Pretty nice. Spring-loaded ergonomic grip. That's pretty nice. Get closed. Another thing I really like about this is the saw. Anybody out there that knows anything about sharpening knows sharpening a saw sucks. So that's the thing about multi-tools. Once you use that saw and you get it dull, it really can blow. This one actually has a 2 3/4 inch rim grit. Show you this 2 3/4 inch rim grit hacksaw blade, and this is an interchangeable blade. You could replace this with any 2 3/4 U-shank jigsaw blade, which is really nice. So right now I got a rim grit hacksaw blade on here. That's what came with it, and I haven't had to replace it yet, and I've used it quite a bit. They're not supposed to, but I've used it through wood and metal and all kinds of other stuff. Really nice. Like I said, easily replaceable. You can replace it with any 2 3/4 inch jigsaw blade with a U-shank. Really simple to replace. Not bad at all. The thing is too, if you ever take this thing camping with you or backpacking and you want a longer blade, you can carry a 6 or 8 inch jigsaw blade. It's not going to close obviously, but you can have that extra in your pack. When it's time to use it, take this blade out, put your 6 or 8 inch jigsaw blade in, and you have a 6 or 8 inch saw. That's a pretty cool feature, I think. I really like that. Close this up. Everything locks in place. Here's your locking mechanisms on both sides. Pull down. Pull down. Everything got some nice stone wash finish. Razor sharp. I've never really had a problem with Gerber multi-tool knives. I've had a couple problems with their regular pocket knives. They're usually 440 HC But yeah, this ATS-34 steel they use in this multi-tool is just amazing. I've had this probably for about 3 or 4 years now, somewhere in there, and I haven't had a problem with it. No complaints. I think I sharpened the multi-tool knife. I sharpened the knife in here one time, just a quick go over, just to give it a razor edge after I used it quite a bit. I've used this knife in here. It's a really strong knife. I've used this for carving wood. I've used to clean a rabbit with this one before. Just random little things on a daily basis. This knife, this multi-tool comes in handy. I use it probably at least one of the tools in here at least once on a daily basis. Really, really good stuff. So I like the fact that everything's on the outside. They do have a really good, if I can get this out. Hold on 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. They do got a really, really good file in here. I'm a file guy. If you don't got a knife sharpener, if you know how to do it right, you can sharpen your knife with a file. One side is for metal, the other side is for wood. Simple as that. And that is, again, like everything else in here, ATS-34 stainless steel, which is a very high class stainless steel. That's pretty much all I got to say on this thing. I never had a problem with it. Don't see myself having problems with it in the future because I use it on a daily basis. It is a great overall multi-tool to have. I have no complaints about this thing at all. The only complaint I have is just vanity. I don't care for the champagne color. I prefer it to be all black, but they don't have that. They don't have it in that color. Other than that, I would recommend this to anyone. Anyone I could think of, buy this. If you want a good multi-tool that will last you, buy this multi-tool. Thanks for watching.